Annuities can offer great financial benefits for those who actually own them, Andrea, especially for those who are looking for a lifetime guaranteed income, an income that they can never outlive. Also, for people who are trying to perhaps de-risk their overall portfolio, they can absolutely enjoy the fact that annuity is going to provide them with a 100% protection of their principal. But what we also understand, Andrea, as a financial advisor, is that annuities can be very, very complex. That's why we do these type of retirement educational concept videos, to let you know what you should do about your retirement situation. We do not want you to be frustrated, we want you to be educated. So in our short retirement education concept video today, if these 4 simple concepts regarding annuities appeal to you, then you may be a good candidate for actually owning one. So go ahead and stay locked in. Hi, my name is Carson Graves, President and CEO of the Retirement Education Center.
And my name is Andrea Graves, Director of Operations at the Retirement Education Center. And thank you for tuning in to our Retirement Concepts videos. These videos were created to help make the difficult and confusing retirement process simple.
Absolutely, Andrea, because with so many different retirement concepts out there, so many different retirement strategies, so many different retirement products, it's really hard for consumers to digest it all. That's why we know that it's important, Andrew, that we work with a team of expert advisors that can help us build a comprehensive roadmap that will let our clients know when, where, and how they can reach their retirement goals.
For additional concepts on how to maximize your retirement income, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new videos. Carson, do you think annuities are becoming more or less popular with retirees?
Andrew, in my opinion, I believe they're becoming more popular with retirees.
And why is that?
Well, I would say for a few reasons here. One, I would say because people are living longer. And I think people who are living longer find it very appealing that they can have an income that will last as long as they do, of course. I also think that with the marketplace, when it starts to become highly volatile, when you start seeing some of the gyrations that we've seen in the stock market here this year, a lot of people get anxious about that with their money. And so with the 100% protection that annuities can provide on your principal, I think people have that as a big factor too of why they may put money into an annuity. And one last thing that I just point out, Andrew, before we jump into our video today, why I think annuities are becoming more popular for retirees is that pensions are almost a thing of the past. You're not seeing companies offer, guaranteed pensions to their employees. So, Andrew, annuities have become a viable substitute for pensions, which are, as I mentioned, a thing of the past. But, Andrew, in today's short educational video, what I'm going to try to do is point out 4 concepts from annuities that if they do appeal to you, if you find them agreeing with what you're trying to do for retirement, then that is going to give you an idea that perhaps you should talk with someone about which type of annuity is going to be a good fit for you. But before we get into that, there are always 2 rules to retirement income that we like to give you. And Andrew, what are those 2 rules?
Well, rule number 1 is to never run out of money. And rule number 2 is to never forget rule number 1.
Okay, so let me go ahead and dive into these 4 concepts about annuities that if they do appeal to you, maybe you should reach out to your financial advisor or someone like us to help you understand how you may go about obtaining a plan like this.
So Carson, before you get started, can you go ahead and explain what is an annuity?
Absolutely, Andrew. The concept of an annuity, it's just on its face, is pretty simple. A person would take a lump sum of money and they will actually give it to an insurance company, okay? Now, in return, that insurance company is simply going to guarantee that 1, that principal is going to either be protected, and 2, that you're going to have an income that you cannot outlive. So they take that money and they say, we are going to guarantee you a certain monthly income for the rest of your life based off of your age and based off the amount of dollars that you gave that insurance company. Of course, it's built on actuarial factors about your life expectancy. With that being said, obviously, it's not just that simple. There are different types of annuities that you have to be aware of. There are really 4 types of annuities that people could really find themselves getting into. We've talked about this on prior videos as well. One, we'll just quickly go over this. One is an immediate annuity, Andrew. And an immediate annuity is basically just like a pension, where you kind of lose control over those assets. They'll start an income pretty much immediately, and they'll pay you and or your spouse for the rest of your life. But when that annuity ends, No one gets anything that's left in it, if there's anything left into that annuity. So it's kind of like a pension. 2, you can get into what is known as a fixed annuity. A fixed annuity is going to give you a minimum guaranteed interest rate. It's going to be something that's definitely higher than a CD, maybe 2 to 3 times more than a CD, and it's going to be on a shorter term basis, maybe anywhere from 2 to 5 years. And like I said, it's going to be like a CD, where it gives you a guaranteed rate for a certain time period, and that interest can either be paid to you or just deferred back into that annuity contract if you choose. Then there's a third type of annuity known as a variable annuity. A variable annuity comes with some risk, okay? You can actually add some bells and whistles to it, but it will have some risk involved with it according to the marketplace. You can invest in mutual funds in a sub account when you have a variable annuity. And the last annuity that many people may be faced with, Andrea, when they're looking at annuities for their retirement income is a fixed index annuity. It's relatively a newer type of annuity that's been in the marketplace for maybe a little over 2 decades. But this type of annuity is a kind of a variation between a fixed annuity and a variable annuity. Obviously, you can take the interest from that annuity and tie it to an index like the S&P 500 in order to generate some type of returns. And there are some limitations to a fixed index annuity, and they can become complicated. So you'll always want to speak to a competent advisor in regards to any of these types of plans if you're going to choose to have one.
Well, Carson, that seems simple enough for me, but why should people consider an annuity?
You know, Andrew, there's a variety of reasons that people should consider an annuity, and that's the purpose of this video. And so I want to talk about 4 reasons why I think, when I'm talking with my clients, why I think they should start considering an annuity. First and foremost, Andrew, the thing that I always point to, and I may sound like a broken record here, but, people have to look at an annuity for providing principal protection of their money. The hardest thing that you have to do when you're talking about retiring with financial confidence and security is making sure that you have adequate protection on your money. You cannot afford to lose money in retirement. An annuity is one place that you can go to that's very, very safe, and that can allow you to have some financial security in that particular area. Now, of course, there are other places you can put money, like CDs, or you can even put it under your mattress if you like, Andrew. But I wouldn't think that's a very wise choice due to the fact that inflation could absolutely eat at your dollars. So annuity can provide you more returns on your money than a CD or money market account would do. But with that being said as well, it's always prudent to still have money, perhaps in equities, to fight off inflation, because you don't want to have money sitting inside of products that are safer and sacrifice completely the ideal of having growth for some of your money as well. So there is a healthy balance there. So Andrew, if that appeals to you, having guarantees on your money, making sure that you never lose in retirement, then the second reason may also appeal to you, because an annuity, as I've mentioned before, will provide you with a guaranteed income for life. Remember, everyone that's watching is that if you're taking a lifetime income from an annuity, your value inside of the annuity could go to 0, and that income will continue to pay you. So if that appeals to you, you should start considering more so an annuity for your financial needs. So a third reason, Andrew, we've given 2 now, right? Principal protection, lifetime income. The third reason that you should think about an annuity is that it can provide you with a long-term care supplement as well. You see, you're going to have to pay for long-term care perhaps in your retirement. Well, how good would it be, Andrew, to know that you have an income that you can never outlive that can continue to pay for those long-term care expenses if you had an extended care and your money actually was dissipating inside of your retirement accounts? And so what people can also do with an annuity is actually attach an additional long-term care rider on their annuity. And what happens with this, if you were able to do so with that particular annuity plan, if you had a long-term care expense, it could provide you with more income for long-term care, and that money can come out of that annuity at this point tax-free. So you have to consider that as a factor as well. So if that is appealing to you, you're now already 3/4 of a way a good candidate to start thinking about having an annuity. And the last thing that an annuity can provide for you is a death benefit for your loved ones. Absolutely. You can actually have an annuity that has a death benefit rider as well. So you may have an annuity with $100,000 in it, but it could provide you maybe with a $200,000 death benefit also, in lieu to having a lifetime income for your beneficiaries. You just have to know how to actually structure that annuity properly. So if you're thinking about having something left behind for your loved ones while also securing the idea that you won't run out of money or maybe be a burden to those who are actually here, like your kids, then this factor about annuity can also be appealing for those who are considering this type of product. So if those 4 things that I just reviewed with you seem to be very appealing and something that you feel like you need in your retirement landscape, you should absolutely speak with a qualified financial professional to help you understand which type of annuity is going to be a better fit for you.
And if you found this information beneficial, we ask that you subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share with others.
So I really hope that the information in this video was beneficial for you today. Please remember that these videos are created for educational purposes only, and that you should always consult with your own financial advisor, your own tax advisor, and your own attorney regarding your personal situation. Also, if you are looking for a fiduciary financial advisor to help you with these type of complex financial matters, we highly recommend that you click on the links provided in the description below and go ahead and schedule a free 1-hour consultation with us today.
For more information about this topic or any of the other topics we've shared in our other videos, feel free to reach out to our office or leave any comments or questions in the section below. After this video, please check out our other videos that we've created that will give you tips on how to maximize your retirement. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you have questions,
we have answers.